Good morning. We have a severe thunderstorm watch that is now in effect for most of our southwest Missouri counties. It goes until 3 o'clock this afternoon. It does include Greene County and again most of our Missouri counties here where we're expecting some large hail with this first round of showers and storms by midday. We're looking at a few clouds out there. Things are still quiet and dry if you need to head out now. We're looking at these storms firing up in Kansas and we're expecting these to push across Kansas into the Ozarks early today, and that's where we've got that severe thunderstorm watch until 3 o'clock, advertising hail to the size of apples. 58 degrees right now in Springfield, some lower 60s to the south. Again, a pleasant start, but we'll have some showers and storms out there today. So if you're waiting for a package, it will be wet. We'll have some gusty winds too, so make sure you take it in. Here's that severe threat for this afternoon. Again, everyone included in the slight risk. The enhanced risk in the orange comes into play for that isolated tornado threat by this evening. Again, hail, we have that elevated and enhanced and hatched threat there. By this afternoon, we could find hail up to the size of ping pong balls. Winds up to 70 to 75 miles per hour also possible. So we have our first round of wind and hail early. That round becomes more robust later on today, and the tornado threat doesn't really become healthy until this evening as well. All storms wrap up by midnight. So a couple of showers and storms early. A line of strong and severe storms later on this evening continues to push to the east by 10 o'clock. We're done by midnight, and then by tomorrow we'll have just some clouds and highs around 70 degrees. Again, we've already started with a severe thunderstorm watch, so make sure you've got that Color 10 weather app handy today. Joe, Lauren.
Today's top story is reopening the Ozarks. Missouri's stay-at-home order expired at midnight. Along with it, phase 1 of reopening Springfield is now underway. Color 10's Nyjah McDonald is live downtown where, Nyjah, you spoke with local business owners on their plans for today. Nyjah, what did they tell you?
Well, good morning, Lauren. The business owners that I spoke with say that opening up their dining areas and their seating areas is a blessing. However, while some plan on reopening later today, others say that they are going to take a more cautious approach at getting things back to normal. Now, for example, business owner Andrea Pena, her doors will remain closed for now. Pena says she feels like there are still a lot of unknowns. She's created an online platform for customers to purchase items. However, while this works for Pena's boutique, some restaurant owners say they're hurting each day their doors remain closed.
I feel like there's a lot of cloudiness among business owners of what you can do to open and the rules and regulations. So we're just forming a plan right now, shooting for the end of the week or the beginning of next week.
So while we are going to allow people into the shop to pay for their food and to make their orders, we're still going to be doing everything to go.
We're going to be setting up certain tables as social distancing tables so that people can't actually sit at these ones. That way we can control the number of tables we have for customers in the building.
Well, all of the business owners tell me that they'll be reevaluating their decisions on a daily basis. They say the safety of their customers and their employees remain at the top of their list. Reporting live from downtown, Nyjah McDonald, Ozarks First.
Restaurants are not the only businesses you'll see opening up either. The Battlefield Mall is going to reopen today. Employees will be screened before shifts. Social distancing, of course, will be enforced throughout the mall. Common areas and food court seating will be set up to specifically allow for that. The hours are going to be for the mall moving forward now 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and then on Sundays open from noon to 6.
The Springfield Greene County parks will begin reopening today as well. Chesterfield, Dan Kenny, and Doling Family Centers will then reopen tomorrow. Cardio rooms, weight rooms, walking tracks, and gyms will be open, but with a limited number of users in each. Cooper Tennis Center will also reopen. Singles and doubles play and private lessons will resume. Jordan Valley Ice Park will reopen tomorrow. Public and freestyle skating lessons are allowed, but classes and contact sports are suspended through May 31st. Plans for summer day camps have not been finalized, but you can find a full list of the open parks and facilities on ozarksfirst.com/reopen the Ozarks.
The Springfield recycling facilities will also reopen this week. That's coming on Wednesday, May 6th. All buildings and bathrooms will remain closed to the public, and of course, everyone should social distance if you're there. This will help limit the number of family members that visit the facility. They will open during their usual operating hours this week. That'll be 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday.
The city of Branson is set to begin reopening May 15th. However, the Board of Aldermen is meeting today at noon to discuss their reopening plan and start that process. We'll bring you those details on our website as well. Italy is beginning to slightly ease lockdown restrictions after 8 weeks of closed doors. People can leave their homes more freely and more workplaces will be allowed to reopen, provided that they can meet social distancing rules. But most shops will stay shut until May 18th, and restaurants and bars can only offer takeout. With almost 29,000 deaths from COVID-19, Italy has the world's second highest death toll after the U.S. Moving on to your news around the region, an officer in Overland Park, Kansas, has died from his injuries suffered in a shooting Sunday night. The suspect is also dead. Police say 37-year-old officer Mike Mosher was trying to stop a suspect after a hit-and-run crash. When the suspect finally stopped, Mosher approached the vehicle. That's when gunshots were exchanged. The suspect died on scene. Officer Mosher was taken to a hospital where he later passed away. He was with the Overland Park Police Department for more than a decade.
In some other news around the Ozarks, a head-on crash has killed a 27-year-old male from Monette and injured 4 others. The accident happened on Missouri 39 in Dade County. According to the crash report, the vehicle traveling southbound crossed the center line and hit the northbound vehicle head-on. 2 adults and a 16-year-old were seriously injured. A 1-year-old then suffered minor injuries.
Springfield City Council meets tonight and may vote on something that's been discussed and tabled quite a few times. The council will be looking at amending the city code to establish regulations for short-term loan establishments, including requiring a permit and registration fee. Other possible voting items on the agenda include regulations for tiny homes, communities, campgrounds, and RV parks, and approving a nearly $12 million bid for rehabilitation on the city's sewer and collection system.
All right, of course, we'll be covering that extensively. We take a look at what's trending usually right now, but really we got to look at the weather more than anything else today, right?
Yeah, we have our first round of some strong and severe storms starting to fire up in Kansas, and we've got a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for our Ozarks areas until 3 o'clock. So as these storms fire up in Kansas, they're going to push into our area. Hail to the size of apples being advertised with this severe thunderstorm watch. Then we'll have another round of strong and severe storms by this evening that could be capable of some isolated tornadoes. So if you don't have the Color 10 weather app, please download it. It will send you push alerts when watches and warnings are issued in your area.
Okay, once again, you said the first round happened maybe around midday?
Yeah, and that watch that we have now goes until 3 o'clock.
All right, thanks for starting off your week with us. Here's a live look at the sunrise in Springfield. We'll see you back here at 11.